Want to change up your glute workout? Well, why not try my own personal superset that I do week in, week out? This combination is awesome. We're going to be using essentially one compound move followed by one that really focuses on the glutes, or in this case, the glute medius. But without getting too technical, I'm going to put these together. I'm going to show you how I do them and what you can do to really work your glutes with this awesome superset. So first off, I'm going to be going into what essentially is a modified single leg deadlift. Now I call it a wall or a supported sprint drive. Now here what you're going to be doing is a very similar action, and you'll see that I'm going to hold on to something or get something for support so that we get the stability we need in order to get the drive through the glute. So I'm going to run through the cues here. Now I'm using a kettlebell. This is a 20 kilo kettlebell, but you could well use a dumbbell for this too. I find the kettlebell with the shape of it works really, really well, and the fact that the weight is slightly lower, you get much more leverage as you drive through. Now I'm going to be using these uprights as a support here. All I'm going to be doing is just holding on loosely to one of them for as much or as little support as I need. So what we're going to do is set ourselves up, and I'm going to show it from both sides. Now, because it's a superset, what I do is I go into one exercise on one side, and then I go into the second exercise on that same side, and then I repeat again for the other leg. So this is like a single leg, single glute exercise combo. So first off, we're going to be targeting the right glute. So as I come here, I'm going to be facing up against the wall here, or in this case in my upright. I want to be able to reach the upright, so I'm a good arm's length away. Now I'm not going to be reaching up here, I'm going to be reaching somewhere down here, but I'm going to keep my grip kind of loose so I can work my way up and down that pole. And from here, what I'm going to do is grab the kettlebell. So as I come up, I'm holding on to that kettlebell. Now, the kettlebell is in my right hand. I'm going to get that shoulder back and down using the shoulder screw. If you need to find out about that, check out the Longevity Movement Masterclass. It's all in there. From here, going to get core activation as well, making sure that we're not wobbling all over the place. And essentially, my left leg is going to come off the floor. So that's the leg that's going to come back and sprint through. So in this position, I'm going to line myself up here. And from here, I'm just going to reach forward, loose grip on this pole. And as I come back, essentially what I'm trying to do is I'm going to hip hinge back, and this kettlebell is going to come down towards my little toe. That is the goal here as we do this. And we're creating a hip hinge rather than a knee bend. So the knee will not really bend very much. It will stay pretty much above the toes. All right, enough of the coaching. Let's get on and do it. So as we come here, we're going to reach back and see how, when I'm in this position, if I start one more time here, how my hips are coming back as opposed to my knee bending forward. Now, if you can keep that back leg fairly straight, great. If your flexibility is better than mine, then it's going to be absolutely straight. Keep the neck slightly looking down. If you look up, you're going to arch that back. You don't want to. You want to keep the glute doing all the work. So slight look down without sort of looking too far down. So as we come through here, you're going to come down. As you come down, I'm going to drive back up. Now see here, now I'm in the loaded position. Keep that shoulder back, and from here, I'm going to drive up. Now I kept that heel on the floor. That is key here, because if you keep that heel on the floor, you're really going to work that glute. If you come up onto your toes, it's going to turn more into a quad exercise, and then you're going to become front dominant there. So here you're going to come through here. 15 reps, you're going to work through. So you want to come down nice, controlled, not super slow, but not super fast. And then you're going to go through for 15 reps, like so, firing them through each time. With 20 kilos, 15 reps is hard work. As soon as you've finished there, I'm going to take this just for a little bit of comfort. And then what we're going to do is work our glute. In this case, I'm working the right glute, so I'm going to have that nearest to the floor. Now what I'm going to do is come down here into a modified side plank hip abduction. Now that's quite a mouthful, but essentially what it is, here I'm going to get nice and straight in this position, come up onto my elbow, and now from here, I'm going to put this arm up in the air, and all I'm going to do is drive my knee and my foot into the floor, hold up in this position. Now I'm just holding this position. Now when I'm in this position, my glute medius on my my butt cheek, if you like, that's closest to the floor, is working incredibly hard. Now, if I wanted to, I could add a little pulse in here and just push up off of that position. And this is on fire. But essentially, I want to hold this position without dropping that hip, keep the neck relaxed. And you've got to hold this position for 30 to 45 seconds. So once you have held that position, you're going to start to shake like I am. That is one set on your right side. So now we're going to go through and repeat the same thing on the left side, and that will be one complete set, having worked both sides. So I'm going to quickly demo on the other side. Take away that. So now I can still face this way. I'm just going to swap over my hands. So now I'll be gripping with my right hand. So as I come here, I'm going to grab the weight again. Again, this is for support. If you feel absolutely fine with your balance, then great, by all means do not use one. However, ensure that you're keeping that heel nice and down, you're driving through the floor and driving through the glute. So we're going to do all the same things again as I come here. This kettlebell is essentially going to be coming down, it's being held in my left hand, it's going to come down towards my left foot. So as I come here, I'm going to come down, 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 and drive and through. Down, 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 drive and through, like so. And again, you're going to work through really, really hard. If you find that easy, or you find that you're hitting the floor with that kettlebell or dumbbell, whatever you're using, then you can raise the floor slightly and go through, and that way you're going to get more range of motion. So once you've worked that side, in this case that was the left side, then you're going to come down lying on your left side. You're going to set yourself up into this side position, come up, and then you're going to lift that leg up and hold in this position. And if you're feeling super brave, you can really pulse through and you'll feel that glute medius working incredibly hard. And that is a really intense combo. That superset on the left side and the right side on here is really going to set the glutes on fire. For a complete workout here, you'll go through that double set, if you like, there 3 times round. Again, you can get through this in maybe like 10 minutes if you're really, really dedicated. I would like 90 seconds rest between each set, really. But 10 to 12 minutes and your glutes are going to be on fire. Now, if you enjoyed this glute workout, then please like, subscribe to the channel, put a comment down below here, and also check out theworkingbody.com for all things health, fitness and wellness.